Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. Today we are starting to study a very important personality in the course of history, and that is a former Prime Minister of India. He is P.V. Narasimha Rao. So his full name was Pamulaparthi Venkata Narasimha Rao. He was an Indian lawyer and he was also a politician who served as the 10th Prime Minister of India from 1991 to 1996. And his ascendancy to the prime ministership was politically very important. Why? Because he was the second holder of this office from a non-Hindi speaking region and the first from South India. So when we talk about P.V. Narasimha Rao, that is Pamulaparthi Venkata Narasimha Rao, we know that he led a very important administration overseeing a major economic transformation and several home incidents affecting the national security of India. He also had the position of industries portfolio. He was personally responsible for removing the license Raj because this came under the purview of Ministry of Commerce and Industry. He reversed the socialist policies of Rajiv Gandhi's government also, and he is often referred to as the father of Indian economic reforms. So, this personality who had the ability to steer economic and political legislation through the parliament at a time when he headed a minority government was also referred to as a Chanakya of Indian politics. So, let us understand who he was and what were the other aspects regarding his personality. Before we start reading about his personality from the perspective of prelims and essay paper, here is a small announcement for all of you. Unacademy has launched India's most comprehensive UPSC test series. Now you can practice till you crack it. You all know that practice makes a man perfect, and if you are going on studying things but not practicing it, then it becomes really tough to crack prelims. So here Unacademy is going to help you to crack prelims in your first attempt. These test series will be divided into two parts. We have total 80 tests every year, 50 prelims related tests and 30 mains related tests, which are created by top educators. They will be analyzed by top educators and they have been curated as per the changing pattern of UPSC. Now this offer is that these tests are worth rupees 30,000, but you can avail them for free if you take a 1 year or onwards सब्सक्रिप्शन ऑन अनअकैडमी प्लस. अगर आप एक साल या उससे ज्यादा का सब्सक्रिप्शन अनअकैडमी प्लस पर लेते हो तो आपको ये टेस्ट सीरीज फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिलेगी एंड दिस ऑफर इज वैलिड टिल 30th June. It is going to end after 30th June and the test will they will start uploading the test from 4th of July. So make sure that you take your subscription today. The links are given below in the description box below the video. Hurry up, practice till you crack it. पीवी नरसिम्हा राव का जन्म होता है 1921 में निजाम हैदराबाद स्टेट में. He was a freedom fighter, he was an academician and literary figure as well. He was also a lawyer. He was also the Prime Minister of India from the time period of 1991 to 1996, a time period when economy was not stable, a time period when Indian economy saw or witnessed really many hardships. He is also the one who is known as a writer. He published Sahasrapan, a Hindi translation of famous Telugu novel Veyi Padagalu. This is again important. They can ask you who has written Sahasrapan. It is P.V. Narasimha Rao ji. और ठीक है, and Sahasrapan is a translation, Hindi translation of which novel? It's Veyi Padagalu. Okay. Now he also dismantled the restrictions. He also removed. He is the first one to do so, to remove the restrictions imposed under the license Raj. Reduce red tape. Red tapeism क्या होता है? जब फाइल एक डिपार्टमेंट से दूसरे डिपार्टमेंट में घूमती रहती है, करप्शन रैम्पेंट होता रहता है. And also make Indian industries more competitive. He is known for bringing the policy of economic liberalization in India. Now when we talk about the economic liberalization, it started in 1991, the same year when he ascended the throne as the Prime Minister. The economic liberalization in India refers to economic liberalization of countries' economic policies with the goal of making economy more market and service oriented, or you can say expanding the role of private and foreign investment. So it's a part of general pattern of economic liberalization industrialization and modernization occurring across the world in the late 20th century. There were many attempts at liberalization, right? But in 1991 they were initiated. वैसे तो 1966 तक जाकर फाइनली कुछ सक्सेस मिली थी इन अटेम्प्ट्स में, बट 1991 से इनके कार्यभार के समय ये स्टार्ट हुए थे, इनिशिएट हुए थे. So economic liberalization in India is referred to as a liberalization of country's economic policies. Okay. Now when it comes to the name given to him, that is the title given to him as the Chanakya of Indian politics, that is given to him because of his role in foreign policy. In terms of foreign policy, he established diplomatic relations with Israel. Israel के साथ इन्होंने सबसे पहले diplomatic relations start किए. Diplomatic मतलब जब bilateral relations होते हैं ना, जब हम दूसरी country के साथ एक amicable relations start करते हैं, tactful relations establish करते हैं, cooperate करते हैं. And the Look East policy of India was also initiated during his time period only. He is also known for reversing decades of unfriendly relations between India and US. That was a very challenging step taken by him and very fruitful step taken by him. US और India का साथ आना एक fruitful decision है जो कि इनके time period में लिया गया था. And the 73rd and 74 Constitutional Amendments Act, which empowered local bodies, were enacted during his tenure. 73rd and 74 Constitutional Amendments Act जो आपके पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन से रिलेटेड एक्ट्स अमेंडमेंट्स एक्ट है, वो इन्हीं के टाइम पीरियड में इनिशिएट किए गए थे. सो दिस इज अगेन इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर प्रिलिमिनरी एग्जामिनेशन. Now he is very famously known as the father of economic reforms. First, he dismantled the license Raj system. Secondly, he reduced the red tapeism going on in the Indian economy. Then his focus and this agenda was to make Indian industries much more competitive within themselves. He also laid down the foundation for trade liberalization because he was dismantling license Raj system. He was also laying down the foundations for trade liberalization, freedom and free movement of trade, reintegrating Indian economy and connecting it with the global economy. और else अगर हम closed economy में रहते तो अभी तक हम downtrodden ही होते. But ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी से क्या होता है कि हमें एक बड़ा मार्केट स्पेस मिलता है जिससे हम और ज्यादा फ्रीली मूव कर सकते हैं और फ्रीली हम ट्रांजैक्ट कर सकते हैं. नाउ फॉरेन पॉलिसी, हिज बोल्ड मूव्स वर एस्टैब्लिशिंग रिलेशंस विद इजराइल, bridging up the gap between India and US and launching the Look East policy. Then he is also known as the father of Indian nuclear program. Why? Because he had a keen interest in the national nuclear security and ballistic missiles program. He energized them, he renewed them, he revised them. And in 1998 we had the Pokhran nuclear test by Vajpayee led NDA government. ये जो टेस्ट थे ना, ये 1996 में during the time period of PV Narasimha they were planned, but they were carried out in 1998. Okay, then he was also fairly successful in controlling separatist movements which were going on in Punjab and Kashmir. So because of his economic and political legislations, he was also famously known as the Chanakya of India, you can say. Okay, so this was all about the character sketch of PV Narasimha Rao ji. I hope you enjoyed studying about him, studying what his contributions were and why he was known as the Chanakya of Indian politics.